We are broadcasting. It is Pete Cohen from the United Kingdom, Great Britain. Feel free to let us know where you are in the world, whether you're watching this on Zoom or whether you're watching this on the OG Academy page. Let us know. Are you drinking a cup of gorgeous tea or coffee or hot chocolate? Perhaps you're having an OGX shake. I don't know about you, but I've already had one shake and I think 3 coffees, and I've taken some supplements, and I've put some of the amazing BU products. Now, if you can see any light that's coming in on me right now, which is making one part of my face look so bright, please excuse me. I can't do much about the sun, and the sun is out. It is most definitely out. Yes, so the first thing I want to do is I want to say thank you so much to everyone from corporate at ORGANO who worked so hard, tirelessly to help us have these products in our homes, in our houses, and shipping those products to our friends and family. So I start off by asking all of you to please raise your glass or your cup for ORGANO. Everyone say a big cheers and a happy, beautiful day to you. Black coffee, love it, it's my favorite. What's your favorite? I love asking that question. So I've been in ORGANO for 7 years. 7 years. I think this is actually maybe even our 8th year of being in the business. I want to talk to you today about motivation. I want to help you achieve your goals. My background actually is I am a sport psychologist. So I specialize in helping people win in sport, but also in life, and most definitely helping them win in ORGANO. In fact, we have just had the most incredible month here in the United Kingdom. It's been amazing because we've been taking advantage of this situation that we find ourselves in globally. So hang on, I first off want to thank everyone from corporate who worked so hard tirelessly to bring us our products. And I also want to say a massive thanks to all of you that are here, right now. And I really hope that all your friends and your family are safe during these very strange times that we find ourselves in. But you know what? I want to start off by telling you about a word. You might have heard of this word. It's called crisis. Now, do you know what that word means, right? Now, while you think about what it means, or maybe you go and Google it, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. So I've been in ORGANO for 7 years. My sponsor is Dr. Rakowski, Blue Diamond. Dr. Bob Rakowski, Kelly Rakowski, coming out of Houston, Texas. And I never would have thought I would have really got to know him. But the reason I got into ORGANO was my wife, 9 years ago, had a very aggressive brain tumor. She wasn't given very long to live. And that put me on a quest to find a cure, to find a way for her to live, for her not to die, because I was not going to accept what we were told. You know, there was something that rose up inside of me, which I believe is in all of us, right? I really believe there is something truly great in all human beings, but we often don't see it until there is a crisis, a prognosis, a diagnosis. That's when we often get to see the best in people. But it doesn't have to be like that, right? We can see the best if we are driven by something that we want to achieve in front of us. So I found people who were still alive with the same brain tumor, and I found out what they had done. And all roads led to Houston, Texas, where my wife was treated by a Polish doctor over there. Now, I don't know how many of you think that nutrition is important. Does anyone here think nutrition is important? Put your hand up. If you say, yeah, nutrition is important. That is important. Just try not eating, or just try eating McDonald's and nothing else for a few weeks and see how you get on, or just eat a nice, clean, healthy diet and see how you get on. So I wanted her to see a nutritionist, and we saw Dr. Rakowski. Dr. Rakowski is one of the top nutritionists in the world. He's also one of the most successful people in ORGANO, not at that time. He would never have imagined himself in the industry of direct selling or network marketing. Me neither. I never would have imagined it. But he was introduced to ORGANO by his son, Jacob Rakowski. So some of you maybe have heard of Jacob. He was a king of coffee a few years ago. And Dr. Bob put my wife on a diet, supplements, and just said, if you drink coffee, drink this. I did not think anything of it because I did not drink coffee at that time. A year and a half later, after my wife had made a miraculous recovery, Dr. Bob called me. I was at my parents' house, and he asked me to join Organo. Now, I didn't even know what I was doing, and I just said yes. I didn't even drink coffee. The coffee came, I got a bronze pack, and I had my first cup of black coffee. I went straight to the gym and had an amazing workout. And then from that moment onwards, I thought, this stuff is unbelievable. I need to get this out there. And I have not stopped with the support of my wife, who is now 8 years cancer-free. We've not stopped. And we have a team of people all over the place. And we never stop because we believe in the product, we believe in the company, we believe in our team, and we believe in you. And that's why I'm showing up here for you right now. I want to also say a massive thank you to Mr. Paul Caldwell, our chairman. I know how hard he is working to elevate this company for all of us, but he can't elevate us. Right? We're the only people that can do that. And when I talk to you about the word crisis, what that word means, the English definition, is a turning point. That's what it means. A crisis is a turning point. In Japan, it has two symbols. One is danger, and the other is opportunity. Now, what we have done, our team over here, well, we're all over the world, but we have really looked at this opportunity and we've gone, how many people are there right now who aren't able to get their coffee where they would normally go and get their coffee from? Many. How many people now are very uncertain about the future? Many. How many people are looking to improve their health? Many. Now is the best time there has ever been, I believe, for all of us to unite like never before and take this business and take ourselves and our lives to another level. How do we do that? Anyone know? Anyone have any ideas? It's pretty obvious, right? We need to expose. We need to build relationships. We are in the relationship business. We are in the collecting of decisions business. I'm just going to go over here for a second. I have actually written 19 books, books published in multiple languages all around the world. And people say to me, what book should I read of yours? And I say, well, I wouldn't really read mine. Well, you could, but I'd read this first. So most of you have heard of Think and Grow Rich, published in 1937, written by Napoleon Hill, who spent 25 years going to work for us. Going to work for us so that we could read his wisdom all of these years on. And here you see the 17 principles. I don't know how clearly you can see that, but the first principle is your definiteness of purpose. So if you want to be motivated, right, you've got to have a burning desire to do something that is in front of you. So take a moment, because growing a business is challenging. Not everyone says yes, it's ups and downs that it can be. But the question I want to ask you is, why are you doing this business? What's the vision that you have that gets you up every day to go and grow it? Because I was talking to one of my colleagues, Mr. Dan Jukes, a Sapphire consultant. We were talking about this yesterday. How many people do you know that want to lose weight? How many people? I mean, we've got a great product for them, right? But there's three types of people that want to lose weight. There's the ones who want to lose weight but won't do anything. There's the people that will try and lose weight. And then the people that just will. They will do it. Nothing will stop them. And I often say to people, if you're in that business of trying, you're doing yourself a massive disservice because you're not committing. If you're trying, you're almost leaving a couple of percent, if you like. If you say, I'm 98%, imagine saying to your wife or your husband, I'm 98% committed to you. Excuse me? No, I'm 100% committed to you. And it's a massive difference. If you want to achieve your goals, be committed to something that you can see. What I can see is these products in people's homes all over the world. That I could go into someone's home, they would open up a cupboard, and there would be Organo. I'd go in their bathroom and I'd see our BU products. I'd see them booking a holiday and I would see them using Travala. I see this in my mind. I see it so clearly that you can't get that out of my head. No matter what happens, no matter who says no, who says yes, it doesn't make any difference to me. That's what I can see. And it's a vision that I am compelled to build no matter what. So if you have a compelling vision of where you're going, it's much easier to keep yourself going. Otherwise, your desperation, which can be your inspiration, that will wear off because you'll get comfortable and you will settle. And that's the biggest issue in the world today, I think, apart from the coronavirus, is people who are just settling. We are not settlers. We are hunters. We are gatherers. That is what this is designed to do. Now, you don't have to go and hunt for food. Well, maybe you do, but I doubt it. You don't have to hunt people down, but you should be definitely looking to go out there and gather friendships, gather connections, and expose this each and every day, 2 a day, every day. We owe it to every single person. And Mr. Bernie Chua, who came up with this fantastic idea for us. He saw this habit that everyone has, which is coffee, and he put something in it that people need. It's a beautiful idea. It's not even an idea, it's real. It was a great idea, but he made that idea happen. Do you think it was easy for him? No, of course it wasn't easy for him, but there isn't a day goes by when I don't thank him. In my mind, and his wife, and Shella Chua, who works so tirelessly hard for all of us, and Edward, who set this up, all of these people that are working for us, but we have to work for ourselves if we want to serve everybody else. So I'm not sure if there's any questions or you've taken anything valuable away from this, but you know what, if I can help you in any way, shape or form, let me know. I have a very popular podcast. It's one of the most popular podcasts in the world around personal development, because I'm all about helping people go from where they are to where they want to be. That is the role of a coach. And we are coaches in this business, right? And we want to see what is possible, because that's the only thing that exists in the universe, guys, possibility. So my podcast is just my name, it's Pete Cohen. I'm sure you'll get some inspiration from that. But take the biggest inspiration from yourself for showing up here today and saying, yeah, I want to listen, I want to learn, I want to grow. What can I do? The sky is the limit, guys. The sky is the limit. So what's your biggest takeaway from what I've shared with you right now? What are you going to do? What phone call are you going to make? What contact are you going to start connecting with? What are you going to do, right? Because you can do it. Thank you so much for showing up here today. I really appreciate it. Comment or go and look at everyone's comments. And like I said, if I can help any of you in any way, shape or form, I would absolutely be delighted. I absolutely love Organo. After all these years, I love it more than ever because I see what is possible. I can see myself there, look. I can see 31 of you watching. That's amazing. Obviously not to be. Mr. Dan Jukes is watching. Anything is possible. And that's the thing I like. You know, when you have someone like Dan in your business, and if you don't know him, go and follow him. He's a great person to follow. You'll see that difference, right? Between someone who's just going through the motions and someone who's just going to do this. We can do this. Have you seen Rocky 3? Eye of the Tiger? That's what we need. We need the eye of the tiger. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you soon. I'll be delighted to come back another time and share some more wisdom and tools and techniques and strategies to help you grow your business. So thank you. See you.